Yellow, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, hello. As the title says, we're going to look at my new stable of schemes / liveries that my good brother George Reynolds has made me. So we are live. That is nice. Wanted to make sure. Boom, boom. All right. Let's take a little tour here. Boom, boom. And we'll show you what we got. All right. There is one of them. That's the blue, we'll just call it the blue camo, of course. The blue camo next-gen Camaro. That is one in our stable. Oh, I hit the wrong button. What an idiot. Let's see our other ones. I probably just got to go right into Trading Paints to see them. Or actually, no, they're in my Discord. We've also got this one. Oh my good God, dude. So I've got this now. How fucking cool is this one, dude? Ah, that is so dope. So dope. Looks so sexy, dude. Great job. And he made this one all from scratch. Excellent, excellent job, my friend. And of course, I have this exact same livery / scheme to match the next gen Camaro as well. So every scheme that you're going to see here is I've got them made for both cars that I main, the next gen Camaro for ovals and the GT3 AMG. I am so pumped. He just got done making this one. Yes, last night. And I'm so pumped to race this one, man. It's going to be so good. It's going to be a head turner because people are going to just assume it's a Mountain Dew car. And then they're going to be like, oh, shit, that's an ARL car. And already this design right here, the ARL racing design, was already, excuse me, was already green and red. So it already matched what this scheme needed. So, that was just awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Then we got, there it is. On the next gen. Look at that, dude. That is so sick. So sick with the eagle on the hood, baby. Oh, man. That is dope. That is so dope. Excellent job, man. Excellent job. So that's that. Then we've got... oh yeah, I showed you that. We'll take a look at it in here so you can see the other views of it. So there's the blue, blue and black camo. Also, so cool looking. Very, very nice. Narwood, the tag. Yeah, that logo is so cool on that tag. How do you pronounce it? Tag Hewer? Hewer? I've always said Hewer. Tag Hewer. Hopefully I'm not sounding like an idiot here. But yep, that's amazing. And then, of course, we have that exact same one right here on our AMG. Look at that, baby. So sick. So sick. But yeah, I am just, I need to apply the other ones, though. I need those other ones. Where are we at? I need to race those Mountain Dew ones today, for sure. I'll apply this one. Boom. Favorite this. And race this paint. Confirm. Usually this goes really quickly, and the past few days it's been going super slow to load the paints. Anyone, Narwood, you been experiencing that? Usually it's instant. That was actually quicker than the last few times. It's been taking like minutes to load the scheme. But yeah, dude. Amazing work. Yeah, dude, he does really good work. I need to learn how to do it. Like, it sucks to know someone and be like such good friends with someone that makes killer schemes, because now I just ask him to do it. But in reality, I really need to learn how to do this as well because it seems so cool. Um, I'd love to make one with my work logos. That would be awesome. Yeah, I think it would be sick to fool around with. I just, man, I can't stop racing every time I get on. So those are good. So we're all loaded up there with those. That's awesome. Boom. Haven't been on trading paints in a few weeks. Yeah, it's ever since the update, the last update to iRacing. It seems like it just lags when it tries to load the scheme. What have we got going on this morning? I'm going to race this morning for sure, but not during this stream. I'll start a new one. This was just to check out the new liveries and stuff. What do we got going on? What have we got going on? I think today I'm going to be concentrating. Well, I had a really bad race yesterday. Extremely bad race. In fact, you know what? I saved the replay. Let's just take a quick look at what happened yesterday. I'm going to be protesting someone. That's why I saved it. It was a complete shit show. Yeah. Throw me a couple of videos, man. I've watched like some basic stuff. I think the one that I might be Cody and you are about to run the what? The 2.4 hour? Is that what you're saying? Is it the GT Endurance Series? Is that the one you're running? Road America. Ooh, I can't do 2.4 hours unless you mean that it's a team thing, or is it solo? There's no way I can run 2.5 hours solo. No fucking way. I don't even know if I have Road America. Is it a solo race? Oh, it is a team race. Oh, dude, I would do that with you guys sometime. Not today. I wouldn't do it because I don't even know what would be going on. But if you guys are doing that, like all the time on the weekends or something, every Sunday, let me know. I'd be down to hop in on there. Also, that might be a great opportunity if you guys didn't mind for me to learn how to do the team stuff. Dude, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I have such limited experience in this sim and limited knowledge in this sim on how to do good pit strategies. Like, I do such short races in the officials that I haven't really had to worry about any pitting. Like, I mean, do I know how to pit? Sure. Do I know every adjustment that I want to make for those pit stops? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'm totally blind. I don't even know how to switch drivers. No idea how to do a driver swap, any of that stuff. I'm sure it's very easy to learn, but I haven't even looked into it because I haven't had to do any of it. So yeah, might be a good opportunity to do that with you guys. Yeah, I bet it was brutal, dude. 2.4 hours solo is definitely brutal. I think the longest I've ever done in a stint was 2.5 hours when we did a 24-hour race on ACC. Maybe it was a 12-hour race we did. I don't think I ever did a 24-hour one. Maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, I have zero experience with that stuff, so that would be killer. And at the very least, I could watch what you guys do. But yeah, seeing it and doing it from the inside would help a lot. I just want to get to the start of this race. This is all practice here. Here we go. That was a weird start with this guy right here. What happened to him? Anytime. I'm just reading chat. They run every other weekend. Yeah, definitely keep me in the loop for the next one. I've got some weekend plans coming up very soon. Next weekend. What's the date today? I don't even know what the date is. It's the 18th. So I've got a wedding to go to this Saturday. I think it's this Saturday. Yep, this Saturday. Then August. So yeah, I think I'm good except for... Yeah, we're going to be gone for that. Yeah, I should be pretty good. I've got some races coming up in real life to attend, but they're not for another month or so. But yeah, this race yesterday was a complete shit show, and it mainly had to do with the fact that the way that everything... Look, they're already crashing up front. The way that everything is coded here for...
You got to give me room. I can't go past the wall.
For specifically this track, like when the pace car comes out, it comes out like see, the pace car is already way out here. We are just coming around here. So it really...
Okay.
Like, see how slow everyone's going? No one stays in it to catch up to the pace car. And it was screwing... Like, look at this map.
You got to come around.
Pace car is flying around the track. The pace car speed is way too fast for this track. Way too fast.
We have 224 laps.
Pace car's catching us, guys. We got to go.
Yeah, see? Pace car is catching the back of the field. I don't know why everyone was just dragging ass. Look, the pace car is moving through the field now. So this starts fucking everything up coding-wise in the game. It starts telling people all sorts of different things as far as where they need to line up, who they need to let by. It confused the ever-living shit out of people. And no one knew what was going on because everyone's like, well, my thing's telling me to wait for this car, but you're waiting for that car because they randomly ran themselves a lap ahead, or they waited and put themselves a lap behind. Like, it's...
Sorry, my screen just went black.
It's just total chaos. And it was just really fucked everybody up. Then we had a dirty driver in the lobby who was, and I shouldn't say, you know, I will say dirty driver because we know he was doing this shit on purpose. And it was Kulik. Kulik, I think his name was. And I'm going to be filing a protest, and so are a bunch of other people as well. There he is, the 21 car. This guy right here, what he was doing on restarts, if you're restarting on the outside, it is, or outside or inside, it depends on the track, obviously, on who's in front of who. But you can't pass the person that you're supposed to be restarting behind. He would literally not hit the gas on the restarts and cause people to go past him, so they would then get black flags. It happened to me once, and it happened to like half the lobby he did it to. And he would give anywhere between 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8 black flags every restart to people. And it was pissing people off severely to the point where people were just like trying to chase him down. We were pushing him on restarts. Whoever was behind him, we were instructing everyone in the lobby to literally just push his back bumper on restarts and not allow him to keep doing that. So yeah, we will be filing formal protests against this car. I'll show you when it happens at some point here. I'm going to wreck really hard coming up. I just want to kind of check that out. Watch, let's see how the 21 car starts on this restart. Guaranteed he does it, because he did it over and over and over. All right. So here he is on the restart, laying back. So he's laying back right now, which is going to cause this guy to be ahead of him, right? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, guys.
Okay, boom. Look at how jumbled this restart is. And this one's not his fault this time. This is so out of line. So this should really be lined up with this car to this car and that car, this car and that car, this car and that car, this car, that car, this car, that car. And it just threw everybody off. Like, this is why it's so important to line up properly. 6 hours of Road America next weekend, 19th, August 7th. The August 7th one might work. If that's a weekend day, that could definitely work with me. I'm gonna get into massive hard wreck coming up here. It's like 10 laps from now. I'll fast forward to it, but... Yeah, that George Shannon Reynolds Motorsports scheme is sick. It's the first time I'm seeing it on the track since I changed my paint. I was actually in the blue camo car for this race, but since I changed my trading paints, apparently it replaces the replay one as well.
Sorry for that little scare. 11, 23.
All right, this is where my crash is going to be, I believe, on this run right here. I'm going to get really loose, slide all the way back up the track into the wall. It was a terrible one. Gave me like 6.5 minutes of damage. Ruined my race for sure. Put me like 6 laps behind. All the way back to 30th, last place. And then I had to try to creep my way back up. There. Look at that fucking idiot.
Damn it, I knew it.
And I said it as it happened.
Can't you?
Yeah, I chew him out. I chew him out right here.
Can't join like that, man.
What the rejoin?
Can't just come back in front of the pack, bro. Gotta stay down low.
Yeah, that was stupid, dude. Absolute stupid move. Let's watch that. Who the fuck does this? Absolutely fucking stupid. Like, what are you doing, bro? You gotta... Like, don't ever do this. If you race, don't ever do this. Boom. All he had to do was stay in the bottom lane, brother. Stay in the bottom lane. Instead, he literally... Like, what am I supposed to do here? He just comes up and takes me out.
Damn it, I knew it. Can't join like that, man.
Like, what is going on? Why would you even think that's okay to do? That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. 2 teams for that one. 2 teams. Oh yeah, dude. I'll definitely try to get in on that. We'll have to talk in the DMs for sure about the upcoming events and what ones I could possibly do. I'm definitely down to clown.
Damn it, I knew it. Can't join like that, man.
What the?
What the rejoin? What the rejoin, he says. Oh, God.
Damn it, I knew it. Can't join like that, man.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Damn it, I knew it. Can't join like that, man.
And there's gonna
What the rejoin?
There's gonna be another bad wreck coming up that I'm
Just
involved
come back
in.
in front of the pack, bro. Gotta stay down low.
Yeah, some people just
I've heard a lot of that happen.
don't quite understand.
I've heard a lot of that happen.
They don't quite understand what you can and cannot do. It should be very obvious, though. Don't fucking pull up into cars when you've spun off the track. We got back to racing. I made some good moves on this run, I believe. really good pace. Top 5 pace easily. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We got a Mountain Dew car. Oh, look at that, George. Look at that. Dude, you did a fucking amazing job on that livery, dude. Look at that, dude. You did so good. So good, bro. Nice job. I've got a bigger wreck coming up. Ooh, this was a move right here. I remember this. I remember shooting this 3-wide gap, and I was like, holy cow, how did I have such momentum compared to these guys? Meow. Yeah, look at the pace that I had compared to those around me. I really just suffered from crashes and then being set back with black flags. I mean, there was one point where I had 3 black flags in a 10-minute stretch, 10-lap stretch. All because of just fuckery that was happening and someone exploiting things. Little cold trickle in me. I prefer the dick trickle. But
Good time to get tired.
all right, where's my crash? I'm gonna be crashing hard soon here. Gonna be crashing hard soon. We got a blinker in front of us there. Yeah, this is definitely when I crashed, because I remember it was right around the blinking time period. I crashed myself. I got loose and then overcorrected. I believe that's what happened, if memory serves correct. Oh, yep, there's a start of getting loose. Little heat in the rear. 3 wide, so I kept it low. And there, oh, she's getting super loose again. This could be because of damage I had. And super loose again. I got to get off that bottom because I was way too loose on the bottom. I preferred the top line big time, which is weird. I'm usually a bottom feeder. I definitely preferred the top line here. Diamond it.
Ooh, 15, you're flashing, flashing, flashing.
Where's my big wreck? It might be lap 45, 43 or 45.
Not every day you see someone actually listen to people when they're telling them they're blinking.
I think it's next lap. I believe it's next lap. You don't just rip cigs and race and not be legendary. Dick Trickle, yep, smoking, ripping butts in the car. A dude had a fucking cigarette lighter, like the old school push-in cigarette lighter in the car. Oh my god. Imagine that happening these days. Alright, is this where my crash happens? Why did I feel like it was lap 45? It's gotta be right around here. Has to be. It's gotta have been right there. Oh, caution's out then.
Come on, 10, hurry.
27, you are blinking mad crazy.
I got a black flag.
The number 2 just got a black flag. What? What was he talking about? Ryan Rhodes.
Oh. It said wait for the 8. Thank you, I got a black flag.
Let's go. Come on. Go. You need to go, 23. Let's go.
It said wait for the 8. Thank you, I got a black flag.
Yeah, see, this is where the shit started hitting the fan with the black flags. Because everything was just so wishy-washy on what's going on. Where am I? Because I'm going to be crashing any moment. Where is my big crash? Oh, dude, NASCAR has a personality close to like that again with Carson Hocevar, baby. Man is on a mission to hit the headlines all the time.
Anthony, you're calling me out. Get on mic, please. What have I done?
This guy was losing his mind, Ryan. He's like, please tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Everything the black box said.
You can still drive around with the pack and it'll figure itself out. You don't have to sit in the apron.
Problem with the personalities in NASCAR too is the fucking sponsors don't let them have a personality, and they're so.
You can save the replay. I'd love to know what I've done wrong though.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
There was a huge debacle in the NASCAR series here the other night, and it has to do with the length of the track, the way the pace car is programmed. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, sorry, man. I think it's just bugged.
Didn't mean to yell at you.
I didn't mean to yell at you.
I remembered that. Little Dale. I don't like to call him Little Dale.
I didn't.
I just think he's. I think he's badass because
to drop to the end of the pack, and you guys are riding in front of the leaders.
I think he's got the personality he does just simply because he's young. He grew up in this young internet meme generation. I think he's basically just the newest outspoken youngest driver in the sport that is bringing like just new things that we haven't experienced. Like, take a driver like Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin came up on being cordial and professional, and you've got to be a businessman race car driver. Basically, you got to be that suit and tie in the events and all these things. And then along comes Carson, who's like, fuck that. I Twitch stream all the time, say whatever I want, take the fines, pay them, like just acts like a normal person. And that's what's funny about personalities in NASCAR. They don't even need personalities. They simply need people to be able to act like themselves. Like, when you have a coworker who is like, just shows up to work, does their job, doesn't swear, just is a proper person. Then all of a sudden you go to a company party or you go to a barbecue at their house or something and they're a completely different person. It's the exact same thing with NASCAR. They all have good personalities for the most part. It's just that they feel like they can't act themselves. Carson is just from the new generation who doesn't give a shit and grew up on acting like himself. So he hasn't been brainwashed by corporate America yet. And luckily he's on a team that lets him be himself. They prefer it.
Well, everyone, guys.
Where is my crash?
Wow.
Oh, here it is, huh?
It just told me to pass the pace car down a lot. Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, please. Go.
I got a black flag, so I'm going to be hopping into the pits when I can.
Dalton, what's happening, brother? Yep. Say one thing, get black. That's what's awesome about Carson. He just doesn't give a fuck if he gets blasted for it. He's like, okay, cool. And like that's what also makes it a non-story. It's almost like the Eminem effect. All right. If you remember, everyone remembers when Eminem came up. I would assume most of you do. Oh, you're probably too young. Narwood, I know you do. Maybe Dalton, you don't. But when Eminem came out, he took the stance of literally saying everything about himself that other people were going to say about him already to insult him and try to belittle him and make him less of an important person in that industry. And so then no one had any ammo. And Carson is the exact same way where he's like, yeah, dude, I know I'm boisterous. I know I wreck people. I know I do this. So you can't really like one up him or wow him or like gotcha moment him because he's just does it to himself. And that's the thing that a lot of other drivers hide behind is they're like, well, I hate it for my guys when the car wrecked. We were getting a little tight. And Carson's like, no, I sucked in this situation. I drove too hard. I drove aggressive. I fucking crashed. It's racing. What do you want me to say? And it's like, you can't push back on that because it's facts and truth. That's what I love about Carson. All right, I think my big wreck is coming up here because it happened in front of the field. I swear it's got to be right around here. Maybe that's why I was thinking lap 45 because it's really 64 or something like that. Yeah, but it should be coming right up here. Also, welcome, Dalton. Good to have two of the good buddies in the chat. I hope you switched to 1440p, Dalton.
Digging.
Where is my wreck, dude? Oh, here it is.
Wreck in front.
I could not stop it from going back up the track. I literally had time to announce my own wreck over the radio for people. That's pretty bad when you have time to announce that you're wrecking and can't stop.
Wreck in front. Wreck in front.
I don't know why the 26 just stayed up high and drove into me. I mean, it was pretty obvious that I was going all the way back up the track at that point.
Wreck in front.
Oh, yeah, maybe he thought I was going to slow down enough, but yeah, dude. There was no stopping. Definitely looks like a real crash, though.
Wreck in front.
Yeah, that destroyed my steering when he hit me from behind and threw the right front to the wall. Destroyed it. The car was undrivable. Had 6.5 minutes of damage. It was no fun. Let's go back to the car that hit me. See what it was like from his view.
Wreck in front.
Wreck in front as I'm wrecking.
I'm digging.
Wreck in front.
Oh, that sucked for him.
Wreck in front.
Let's look at that right front get slammed off the wall.
Digging.
Wreck in front.
Boom. Slam that right front. God damn. I love all these different views. Don't mind me.
Digging.
Wreck in front.
What else have we not looked at? We have not looked at this one.
Wreck in front.
Yeah, anyways, it was a dismal rest of the race from that point on. I was already, I finished 47 laps down because I ended up quitting at the end of the race. I was like, dude, I cannot do this anymore. It was atrocious. But anyways, what are we going to do today? See how much this is lagging right now? See this, Narwood, if you're still here? Look at this. Everything's like froze up in the UI right now. Why does that keep happening? Like, things aren't froze up here, but the UI is now froze. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Very strange, very strange. Anyways, let's see what we got on the table today. Oh, yeah. Oh, did I show you my POV or no? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I think it's happened ever since the update, bro. And you know what I think it is I think it reverts. I think I have to go and update. There's something else I need to update because I read that when they do the update, it reconfigures some of the things that I had already set, like in the INI files and shit like that. So, I mean, it's whatever. I could deal with it. It just happens randomly once in a while. But yeah, it's just irked me. But anyways, so what do we have going on this morning? This is one that I like a lot, Lime Rock Park one. So I'll take part in this racing. Let's see, it's going to also race at 9:45, 10:40. Every hour this one happens. So that's going to be a fun one to race. And that'll obviously be in the GT3. So Dalton, so you've never seen these. So check this out. If I have just the sports car series showing, right now I have this only showing me stuff I'm eligible for. So if I unclicked this, it would show every single thing that is happening in the sports car category for the whole day and for a couple days down the road, because like these IMSA series only run, this is going to be July 25th in 5 days, 2-hour race. It only runs certain days. So the main series that run are the ones that you see with all these times next to them. Then when you see the times drop out, those are things that are not happening today. They're happening days away from now. So like a 6-hour Road of America race that Narwood was talking about. These are all endurance series that happen usually once or twice a week. And right now we're only looking at sports car stuff. So then if I all of a sudden click on the oval series stuff, you'll see a ton of other things that have now been added into here. So all this stuff, all a mix of ovals and sports car things. So we got like late model series, trucks, Euro series, Cars Tour. Everything you see with a star is usually the types of series that I race or the specific series that I like to race. Then we can go on top of that and put Formula Series in there. We'll take Oval Series away so you can see the different Formula Series. I do some Formula racing, just in like the low class shit. I don't have an F4 yet. I think I'd like to get one though because they look fun, seem fun. But you've got all these events happening, and most of these, like something like this, will happen like over and over and over. Yeah, every 30 minutes this thing runs. Then you can also see if you're like, what's the best time to run this series? You can usually see that by going to Series Insights. The most popular time slot is Saturday, 3:45. You can see the average strength of field, average incidents per race. So you can see like, hey, is this a series that's a crash fest or not? It tells you all the popular times, how many drivers. So they had 133 drivers at their peak time. You can see how all the I ratings change when like the highest strength of field is versus the lowest strength of field. You can compare yourself to all the other people racing in the series and kind of see like, is this a series I should enter? So that's some cool stuff that you can see there. Then if you go to my profile and you go to these licenses, okay, and go down here, this will tell you about my license statistics right now. So I'm ready for a promotion to Class B Oval, but I've got to, two things need to happen. I need to be above a 3.0, have raced a minimum of 4 races that count towards the license, and then at the end of the season, as long as I'm above a 3, I will get a promotion. But if I want to get an instant promotion, I just have to bring my safety rating up to a 4, and that will give me an instant promotion as long as I've got this requirement filled as well. So in sports car, I've only done 2 of 4 races that count. That's why you see that. I've done no races in Formula that count, and this is just for this particular season. Every season runs for 3 months, so they do 4 seasons a year. Obviously, you can see stats here. I rating has tanked this week. Well, not tanked, but went down a decent amount. Sports car also went down a decent amount. As you can see, it was like up. Formula just keeps going up and up because I don't race it very often. You can see my win certificates for the first win in certain whatchamacallits. Back over here, let me put my tags back on that I have. Okay, so this will tell you over here. Let's just click sports car. This will tell you over here, like, do I have the track? No, I don't. I need to add it to the cart. I can register for anything that's green and register. I can purchase things or add them to the cart if I want to get like the track that they're racing in, blah, 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 blah. If you go over to, what do you think of the new UI? Oh, I never used the old one. Yeah, no, I never used the old UI, so this is all I've ever known, and I enjoy it. It's very easy to work with, super easy to work with. So let's check out. So here you go. Here's all the cars. Or sorry, let's go to shop. These are all the cars that I could still buy. A shitload of them. Like a shitload of them. All these cars. Obviously, I only own the ones that I need to race. These legacy cars are very cheap if you ever want to pick up any of those. $3 for a car. That's just the cars. Now tracks. Look at all the other tracks I could buy. That's just ovals, guys. That's just ovals. Let's go to all tracks. So many tracks. And remember, this is only showing the things I don't own. I own like 30 tracks or something like that. Maybe even more. So many tracks, bro. Merch, that's funny. Yeah, so you have a lot of things that you can take part in. And of course, if you want to, you can do single player stuff. You can add the AI. If if I'm trying to learn a new track, you can also do this. Check this out. You can go to the official series and say I want to do this race right here, which I am going to do this race in a little while, but say I want to do this race. But I'm like, it's open now. In 24 minutes, their session starts. I'm not comfortable with it, but I want to get out there and practice with people on that specific track on those conditions. Then you can join a public practice. It doesn't hurt your ratings. It just throws you in the public practice. Or you can take all the same stuff that this series is doing, exactly identical to the race you'll be racing, conditions and everything, and you can race against AI. You can just do all sorts of stuff like that, so you don't have to feel obligated to just like rush into something. Love that. That's really, really cool. Yeah. Anyways, I'll probably do this one at VIR 11:15. So they race every 2 hours. I'll probably do the 11:15 race. Might just go grab some breakfast right now or something like that. But yeah, so many things you can do, man. Just really I like the openness of this. And I haven't even touched the Dirt Oval series, the Dirt Road series, none of the rally stuff, super truck stuff. Just endless amounts to do. Does it cost a lot of money? Sure, but you get what you pay for in this world. And if you really enjoy racing and you don't want any restraints, this is the way to go, man. It just really is. But love you all. Narwood, Dalton, appreciate you guys. What do you say? I'm getting it now. There's an aspect of the old one I really miss. All those tracks come with... Yeah, yes, that's a very good point. Very good point. Those tracks come with tons of different layouts. So you might buy a track and then you realize like, holy shit, there's actually 7 different layouts I have in this one track. Endless. Whatever is in the real world, they pretty much got it. So appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out a little like explanation of what I've been up to here and stuff. Checked out a replay, checked out a stable of cars. Yeah, good shit. We'll do this 11:15. We'll do this GT3 challenge race at 11:15. It's going to be a 20-minute race. There's 22 drivers signed up now. Last race had 162 drivers, so they run a lot of splits in this race. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Oh yeah, and you can like check out all the sessions for later. You can join certain practice servers. If like a buddy is in a certain server, you can join it. Very, very cool. Like awesome options. And I'm sure there's things I miss in here too that I'm just like not even aware of. Let's see. The time slot I'm going to do is what, 11:15. We're on Sunday. One of the highest slots, so that'll be good. We'll have some good some good competition, 11:15, and we are on Sunday. So 3.8K average strength of field, which is huge because my IR is only 1554. So that means if I get into a really good strength of field race, I can really increase my my IR if I do well in it. So that's the goal there. Anyways, we'll be back at around 11 o'clock or so, maybe a little earlier, and we'll start the stream for that GT3 race VIR. It will be good times. So we'll catch you then. Hopefully you can tune in. Until then, have a fantastic morning.